The reigning 2020 Player of the Year from Gonzaga, Jill Townsend, joining me. Jill, thank you so much for taking the time.
Yeah, no problem. Good to be here.
You have not skipped a beat this season. What is it through a pandemic that just continues to motivate you to play at such a high level?
Yeah, it hasn't been easy at all through this whole year, this pandemic. It's changed things. Just constantly adapting to new rules, new protocols, games being canceled, games being rescheduled. So it definitely keeps you on your toes. And you got to be ready to show up and play or show up to practice when you thought you're going to be playing a game. And so it's definitely not easy, a lot of adversity coming through this year. But just at the end of the day, just being able to play, just seeing so many other teams of how many games are getting postponed, seasons canceled, different sports not even be able to play. So at the end of the day, just being thankful that we're actually out here as a team getting to play these games.
You're averaging 13.6 points per game. You're one of 6 players that puts up 7 points per game on average. Looking at the balance of your team, is that the key to Gonzaga's success?
Oh, for sure. I think that's been the key to our success these last couple of years. There's definitely people in this league that are averaging more points than me, more points than the next scorer on our team even. But that's been our success, is that each player brings a little bit something to the table. Anyone can have an on game, big game any night. And that's just something that makes us hard to guard for other teams. Like if you take me away, then the next person in line stepping up and they're having their big game. And so I think that's what makes this team so special and team so difficult for other teams to scout and play. And that's been, I think, the reason for our success these last few years, especially this year too.
You can clinch your 4th title with a win at BYU. What is the mindset and the focus going into this game?
I don't think the mindset is anything different than we've taken in any game. You got to show up ready to play, whether, it's the last person in this conference or BYU who's number 2 and we can end up winning. Because when you're at the top and we have a target on our back. We've always known this. That's what it's like being Gonzaga in this league is, everyone's looking to beat you, to be the ones that upset you. So you got to show up to every game no matter who it is. And so that's what it's going to be like in Provo. We know they're an excellent team. They have so many weapons. It was a battle here at Gonzaga. And so it's only going to be that even a bigger battle in Provo. So, we're excited. It's going to be a test. Just showing up and playing like we do every game.
Well, you're currently ranked 16th nationally. Do you pay attention to the rankings? And I know it's kind of all over the place. People don't really know what to think of Gonzaga.
Yeah, definitely it's in the back of the mind. You try not to put too much pressure on that because, a lot of that stuff is out of control. We talk about like all we can do is win the games we're winning. And, what goes into ranking is not only us winning, but other people losing, other people winning, stuff that we can't control. So right now we're just focusing on what we can control. And, we know that where we're ranked in that 16 and that we're on the, maybe the cusp of getting a 4 seed, and that'd be huge for the program and whatnot. But in reality, that's just out of our control. And, all we can do is show up each day, practice in game, and just keep getting better and doing the things that we can control. And whether that results in a higher seed or not, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, we're just going to show up and play whoever we're going to play in the NCAA tournament.
Personally, you are one of 30 D1 seniors who are candidates for the Class Award. And the Class Award focuses on community, classroom, character, and competition. How honored do you feel just to be part of this company?
Oh, extremely honored. I had no idea. It wasn't even in the back of my mind that I'd be recognized for something like that. And so it's extremely rewarding. Not only seeing the work that I have put on the court coming into light, but seeing, community service that not only I, but my entire team does a lot of community service and, leadership and competitiveness and character. Those are all traits that are extremely important to me, not just the success on the court. So it is extremely humbling to see that award and know the other players that are on it are extremely successful and amazing people and players. So it is cool.